Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Amy. It's amazing as always to have you here practicing yoga with me. So today we're just going to run through a set of 15 sun salutations. Perfect for doing in the morning to give yourselves a little bit of energy. An amazing full body stretch as well, because we're working the front side of the body, the back side of the body, and it's just brilliant to kind of start the day with. And again, equally just as nice if you want to kind of put on some super chill music and just do a few rounds of sun salutation before you get into bed, then it's just perfect for helping you wind down as well. So depending on how you're feeling, what time of the day it is, we're just going to be doing 5 sun salutation A's and 5 sun salutation B's. So it's a breath to movements, there to give you a little bit of energy. So take it easy. If at any point that you want to take child's pose, then please by all means come into child's pose and you can finish the sequence there, or you can come back into it at any point. So let's get started. So coming to standing in Tadasana at the top of the mat, put the palms out to the side, close down the eyes just for a couple of moments, just to feel nice and grounded before we begin our sun salutations today. Kind of bring equal weight into each of the soles of the feet. You take an inhale and lift the shoulders up and roll them back and down. Do that one more time. Inhale, lift the shoulders back and down. And then we just do a couple moving in the opposite direction. So inhale, shoulders up, exhale them down. Inhale, shoulders up, and exhale them down. If you want to engage your Ujjayi breath here, your fire breathing, just to add a little bit more energy and heat through the body, then by all means start with your Ujjayi breath. And when you're ready, blink open the eyes. We're going to take an inhale as we lift the arms up, gaze comes up towards the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, gaze comes up. Exhale, step back, lower down through Chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Pedaling out the legs, having the feet hips width distance apart. And wrists in line with the shoulders. Take one more inhale. And exhale. And on the inhale, lifting the heels. Exhale to bend the knees. Inhale to walk, step or jump to the top of the mat. Coming into a half lift, bringing the gaze up. Exhale into forward fold. And inhale to rise all the way back up, hands to prayer at heart center. Again, inhale, arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, gaze comes up. Exhale, step back, lower down through Chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Maybe give the head a little shake here. Release any tension through the neck and the shoulders. Again, pedaling out the legs. Do one more inhale. And exhale. And on the next inhale, lift the heels, bring the gaze forwards. Exhale to bend through the knees. Inhale to walk, step or jump to the top of the mat, coming into the half lift. Exhaling to forward fold. And inhale, rising all the way back up. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, arms up to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, lower down Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog again for 3 nice long breaths. This is your moment where you can kind of come back to your breath and slow everything down. On the next inhale, lifting the heels. Exhale, bending through the knees. Walk, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise all the way back up to standing, hands to prayer at heart center. 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms up, lift the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, gaze comes up. Exhale, step back, lower down through chaturanga, tuck the elbows into the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale into downward facing dog. So really focus on elongating the breath here. Take a nice long inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. On the next inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bending through the knees. Inhale to walk, step or jump to the top. Half lift, gaze comes up. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale to rise all the way back up to standing. Hands to prayer at heart center. 1 more Sun A. So inhale, arms up, lift the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, gaze comes forwards. Exhale, stepping back, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog for 3 nice long breaths. Again, pedaling out the legs. Just focus on kind of gathering ourselves here in downward facing dog. Couple more breaths. And then as you inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk, step or jump to the top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale to rise all the way back up to standing, hands to prayer at heart center. So that was our 5 Sun A's. We're going to move on to our 5 Sun B's. So on the inhale, put a bend through the knee, rise up to chair pose. Gaze comes up towards the thumbs. Exhaling to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, gaze up. Exhale, stepping back, lower down through chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog. And exhaling for downward facing dog. On the next inhale, rise up to warrior 1, bring the right leg through, arms up, gaze looks towards the thumbs. Exhale, both palms to the mat, step back and lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. So on the next inhale, turn the right toes out, left foot forward, rise up warrior 1. Exhale, both palms to the mat, stepping back, lower down chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog. The body should start to feel nice and warm now. Definitely building heat. Start to feel nice and energized as we move through our Sun Salutation B's. On your next inhale, lifting the heels. Exhale to bend the knees. Then walk, step or jump to the top of the mat. Take an inhale as you half lift, gaze comes up. Exhaling to forward fold. And inhale, rise all the way back up through chair pose. And exhale, straighten up the legs to standing, hands to prayer at heart center. Again, inhale, coming to chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, lower down chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. On the inhale, turn the left toes out, bring the right foot forward, rise up warrior 1, gaze comes up towards the thumbs. Exhale, palms to the mat, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. On the inhale, turn the right toes out, bring the left foot forward, rise up warrior 1. Exhaling, palms to the mat, step back, lower down through chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog. Again, slapping in those 3 nice long inhales and exhales. Just kind of regrouping and gathering ourselves again. And focusing back on our breath. On the next inhale, lifting the heels. Exhale to bend through the knees. Inhale to walk, step or jump to the top of your mat, half lift. Exhaling to forward fold. And inhale as you put a bend through the knees, rising back up into chair pose. And exhaling to standing, hands to prayer at heart center. Again, chair pose. Inhale, arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, gaze comes up. Exhale, stepping back, lowering down to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg through. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, palms to the mat, stepping back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg through. Rise up, warrior one. And exhale, both palms to the mat, stepping back, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Again, really focus on your breath. On the next inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to bend the knees. Inhale, walk, step or jump to the top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale through chair pose. Rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Couple more rounds. So inhale, chair pose, arms up, look to your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepping back, lower down through chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and through, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, both palms to the mat, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and through, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, both palms to the mat, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. The body's definitely starting to feel nice and warm now. Bringing a lot of heat and a lot of energy. Take a couple more breaths here in downward facing dog. And on the inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale to walk, step or jump to the top of the mat. Half lift, gaze comes up. Exhaling, forward fold. And on the inhale, rising all the way back up to chair pose. We're going to fold straight down into the last round. Take an inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog. Turn the left toes out with the right foot up and through. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, both palms to the mat, stepping back, lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. We're almost there. Inhale the left leg up and through. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, both palms to the mat. Step back, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. So really enjoy these nice inhales and exhales here. We're almost done. Should feel nice and energized. Definitely a lot warmer. On the inhale, lift your heels. Exhale to bend the knees. Just going to walk ourselves up to the top of the mat for this one. Gaze comes up, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And on the inhale, rising all the way back up through chair pose. Gaze comes up towards the thumbs. And exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. And release. Give yourselves a little shake. So well done, folks. That was 5 Sun Salutation A's, 5 Sun Salutation B's. Again, as I said at the beginning, really, really good for giving you a lot of energy, warming up the body, perfect to start the day. Or as I said, always really good if you want to kind of chill out in the evening, put a nice little bit of music on and just move really slowly through your sun salutations. So depending on what your vibe is and how you're feeling, you might want to kind of move through them like we did just then, your breath to movement, or you might want to just chill a little bit to wind down. But there we go, there's your sun salutations for today. As always, click like if you've liked this video and hit subscribe, and I will see you on the mat again.